Hey guys, thank you for clicking on this video. This is the third installment of a series of quick videos for the Cape Town Music Academy. Today I want to discuss the importance of learning local music where you are. So what I mean is, when we learn music and we get hooked on it, we kind of learn everything looking outward. So whether you're classical, you're learning from Europe. If you want to do rock and pop, not the classical doesn't exist in America, or that rock and pop doesn't exist in Europe. But you look outward when you want to learn those music genres because they appeal to you, obviously. But there, for me, is a massive, massive, massive need to look inward. So you look at local grooves, you look at local cultures and music genres, and some of them you might have never heard of, and some are definitely dying out. So I always make a concerted effort to learn and talk about local music genres. My preference, being from the Western Cape, is we have a great admiration and respect for a groove called Ghoema. And Ghoema, as a genre, has got a very rich tapestry of a background. You can go do some research about it. I have a thesis on it. You can go look at that. But just quickly, it's music that kind of is born from Cape Town having been a trading post. And many workers and slaves and settlers came here. So it was a big melting pot of music. And there were people that came from Jakarta, Sri Lanka today, and Indonesia, Malaysia. They all kind of moved down to Cape Town because there was work. So they ended up cross-pollinating their genres and their musics. And, one of the genres to come out of that is Ghoema. And Ghoema kind of was popularized in the jazz world, I suppose, by Abdullah Ibrahim, Dollar Brand. But it's also known globally with the Cape Town Carnival that happens every 2nd of January, where people walk around singing and chanting in flashy outfits, and it's quite a thing, actually. So for me, the two musical, I want to say, like Ghoema itself has got subgenres. So you're dealing with, so the minstrelsy, the Cape Malay choir is used often, and you're also dealing with the more rural styles of vastrap and sopvleis. And then, so for me, there's like two kind of grooves and feels that govern. It's a drum bass groove, and I'll use my lower pitch as a kick drum and the higher pitch as a snare as an example. So the groove, what I call groove A, is I don't know what it's called, but it is this feel. And that for me is similar to the soccer groove that you find in the Caribbean, kind of calypso-esque. And then the second groove is a slightly more frenetic one, which you'll hear more commonly being played in Malay choirs with the moppies, or in the Cape Minstrel Carnival, should you hear it. It's a slightly more frantic version of it. So 3, 4. As an example, and these are just generalizations, okay? There are obviously many versions of these these grooves. So an idea of a bass line one could play with groove A, let's call it, is something like this. So 3, 4. And then groove B, you could play something a bit like Dollar Ibrahim's one tune called Sakwe, kind of has smackings of this groove. So 3, 4. Sorry for the mistake in the first bar. As an example. So those are just kind of two very quick, very crude versions of what one could play. If you want to find out more, please feel free to contact me, check online, and yeah, thank you.